Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Hello.
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 Can you
Hey,
hear
how
me?
you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I can hear you loud and clear, very clear, actually. And how was your day, your week?
Um, Eventful. The week has been.
Mm,
Today's been pretty good. It's a nice day.
good. And how is the weather down there in Missouri?
It's a beautiful day today. Nice and sunny. It's not cold. It's been cold and rainy.
Uh,
For this,
it was it was cold. It was cold and rainy here. I didn't know whether it was May or January.
I know, right?
Well, definitely, you heading to Atlanta soon, so
Yeah.
ATL get some of this lusciousness, huh?
We're leaving tomorrow, right? Tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. Me
Oh,
here.
What
oh,
up?
what up, Miss Mama?
How you been?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Finally,
Yeah.
nice to talk to you.
You too. I thought we've spoken. I know we've texted a lot, but I thought we spoke.
Yeah, yeah. It been most like online. I think I had your number maybe a while back. I can't remember to tell you. So let me do my usuals, and then we can get this thing started. Hey, how y'all doing, fans? Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. I am your wonderful host, Kavanaugh the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. You know the drill. You want to hear my music, you want to see my porn. Hey, you want to follow me on social media? Go to allmylinks.com /porn rap star today and find all that in one spot, one place, easy fix. Also, we're here on the Anchor app, the perfect app for anyone who wants to start their own program, start their own podcasting. All you got to do is go to Anchor FM on your laptop or download the app on your phone and start podcasting today. We are sponsored by the Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Go there and get yourself a profile today. Interact with other people like yourself. They're into similar kinks or more kinkier than you. Who knows? They also offer a list of events in your area that you might could attend so you can meet people like yourself. Also, we are the proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. So go to shopgwdistrict.com today and check out me and 14 other podcasters, black podcasters. And while you're there, you can get your shopping done because you can buy from over 1,000 black sellers. So go to shopgwdistrict.com today. Buy black, support the black economy, build black wealth so we can build generational wealth for our future. Now I'm about to shut up and let these ladies introduce themselves because it ended up going to be one, but we got two. What a great fucking surprise. Introduce yourselves, ladies.
Hey, what's up? Mandi freaking Maytag right here.
Luscious Lilli.
What's going on, Miss Ladies? You ladies has been doing this business for how long?
Well, I've only been doing this a little over a year now.
Okay.
We did our first shoot last March. Yeah,
Okay.
last March.
Mm-hmm.
But Mandi here.
Yeah, I've been for about 3.5 years now. Time flew by.
Yes, it has. I remember seeing you with the what was it, Play Hard? The Play
Oh yeah,
Hard.
way back.
Yes, you've been doing your thing and stuff. So since y'all sit with each of y'all basically been in the business, one for a year and one for 3 years, and apparently Mandi, you mentor Luscious, obviously. You know.
Yeah, you can't help but hear about it if you hang out with me for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, basically. So why is it important to mentor people that's coming into business, and why is it important for people to find people to help mentor them?
Well, I think the biggest thing to help you do is avoid mistakes and pitfalls. I mean, there's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of time wasting. There's a lot of potential time wasting, and there's a lot of slow routes to get things done. And to have somebody say, "Look, you're going to save a lot of time," or "Here's a little trick for this side or that side," or it helps tremendously. And I had people mentor me through mostly a lot of team VP because there's veterans and there's newbies, and so when you do an event, you meet a lot of people, and you hear like, "This is working for me, this is working for me," and you try it, and it's important, but it's not necessary. But it really helps.
It really helps. It really helps.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So with Luscious, you having a mentor right there beside you majority of the time, what's the advantages of having that? Especially someone that actually can work with you.
Well, I think let's see, I avoid a lot of mistakes and these, like she said, like downfalls and things, because I've got her right there helping me, guiding me. And I think I probably wouldn't have come as far as I have had it not been for having her.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So please tell the viewers how each of you ended up getting into the business and what brought you to the business.
I'll let Mandi start.
Okay, so as you know, like you mentioned them earlier, I had been married forever, gave myself time to find myself, ended up in these secret groups on Facebook, and through them I met that company down in Florida, and I ended up by happenstance moving down there from a family illness, get down there and let them know I'm there, and I go to their first party as reserved, second party, I kind of turned up, and the third party was there in Atlanta, and I really had a lot of fun. And I thought, I had gone out with a friend, and I thought, man, I think I'm going to porn. So I said it out loud, and the host of the party heard it, and he said, let's start a company. We launched a brand, and then within a couple months, other producers had, like you, had caught wind of me, so to speak, and then I had it in my heart. Like from the time I knew I was going to do it, I've not stopped talking about it. That's all I talk about, and it's all I've talked about since middle of 2017.
Trust me, it's addictive.
Yeah,
Trust me. I'm 50, 20 years in addicted to it. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, once it's in the lifestyle, there's such a maturity to it. I mean, even though I act incredibly immature for fun, but they're the people in the lifestyle typically very well-rounded. I mean, they just are, and they've got like a higher enlightenment or understanding about how sex really is. You can be committed to somebody and still fuck other people. It's just how it is. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, actually, it definitely takes a maturity. With Luscious, how did you get into the business?
Okay, kind of like with Mandi. I was in a monogamous relationship for a very long time. We split up, and I kind of found myself. I ended up on a website called FetLife, and Mandi was there, and she found me, and we've been
we had a threesome the very first night with her boyfriend.
Right. She approached me to do a kind of an orgy, I guess. A couple people got scared and backed out, and I was just like, "What the hell? Let's just go to my house and whatever." And turns out, she was staying with her friends because she got displaced by the hurricane in Florida, and her friends stay in the same community as me, just right around the corner.
Now, ain't that ironic?
It is.
Irony to say the least.
Yeah, so it's like she was in the neighborhood, and it's like, and it's like, with her and her boyfriend, I thought, oh, cool, I got a male and female talent to work with in some privacy, over here. So I was asking them, hey, you want to do this and that? And they're like, yeah, cool. And so we started doing video chats like right away and banking. And then she went to AVN. After AVNs, that's when she really wanted to like dig in and really do it. Yeah.
I wanted to do more than just the
video, the
camming and stuff. I wanted to actually make content.
Mm-hmm. See, so now what's interesting I like about this is that y'all have a tag team. So how is it working together, pretty much being around each other the whole time, and actually traveling together doing this business?
I love it.
Yeah, for the most part, it's good, but like anything, you know, I'll give you a couple upsides, couple downsides. From like, two women's always better than one. Guys love two women. That's never gonna go anywhere. I love producing stuff with her because
Yes, it's two women is better than one. Yes, well, go ahead.
some of my biggest, most viewed stuff, especially on like X videos and stuff, is stuff that she and I produced. And it's because we got backed into a corner and we're like, we can't, we were supposed to be staying in Airbnb. So all of a sudden we had these expenses. We're staying in hotels because we were on a tour. And the director that was supposed to do all this for us was 4 days late. Long story, but so we were coming out of pocket for rooms and whatnot. And we're like, we might as well make something. So we were pulling no names off of a dating app, kind of screening them, bringing them on. And it's that stuff that we produce as women that is our most viewed stuff because it's still hot. Like double blowjobs are always going to be hot, but it's not degrading and stuff, unless we want it to be. So that's, I have like, that's cool. But then on the downside too is like, when you spend any amount of like a long amount of time in a car together, you're going to start seeing things that were cute before it get quirky, like things like that. So, or people always expect me to be a fairy godmother. Oh, are you bringing Lilli? Do I get a threesome? It's like, yeah, always. So but the thing is like losing your identity as an individual performer when people are always expecting act, so.
Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. Like even when my wife used to travel, and she traveled with a girl when they got used to actually, do you have a girl? Period. And you may not have a girl at that point in time. Yeah. Period. So, which is cool because they're able both of y'all to get threesome content, foursome content, and the whole nine. Now, the fact that y'all mentioned that y'all pull guys from the dating app or what have you, please describe to me one scenario that y'all had that y'all brought somebody in.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now, please. Okay, so we like the BLK dating app. That's my favorite. But we went on there and we were in Houston, and we like because we're looking for the looks, the body, the face, and all that. And they have to be willing to come off. They got to show their ID for the release and sign off. And a lot of guys that's a deal breaker. Yeah, that's a deal breaker to a lot. That disqualifies many.
Yeah,
like, what do you need my ID for? And like, and then plus you have to use condoms. So it's like. We found this one guy and he was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm in the neighborhood. And he was like brushing his teeth and he was in a towel. And, we get on there and he's just charming us up. He's just cheesing. He's like, you know what? I'm doing some stuff today. I'm not really that into it. Blah, blah, blah. And he's got a look on. He's kind of like teasing a little bit and stuff. And he's like, and I'm going over what all we're going to need. And he's like, you know what? I'm over what I'm doing today. He's like, I'm sold. Just tell me where to go. And, and he shows up and his scene is amazing. Like he could totally do this. It turns out he's like very qualified. He's like in the military. He's a professional boxer. I think he's I prefer when they'll show their face. I really don't like when they won't. But the director was so good. And I found also that when I edit the scene just right, they don't really mind. Like if there's a little bit of face and they're like, damn, that's fire. I love it. And they'll let me leave that with Yeah,
especially with the transition, like when y'all transition for positions, because sometimes you're not going to be able to block their face when y'all switch a lot of times. So, especially depending upon the position you in.
This guy, he was very comical.
Oh, he was hilarious.
He had something quick and clever to say about everything. He was so funny. It just
yeah, when
it flowed together perfect.
Yeah, when the gawk 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 was going on, he's like, "Oh, that's my favorite song. That's gonna go double platinum." He just was full of it. The thing my mom taught me how to ride a tricycle and shit like that. He was so good. He was so good.
Oh my god!
And they're all ready for round two. All of them except I think one has hit us back up. Like, hey, when are you coming back? We got to do a round two. Can we do this? Can we do that? I'm like, well, yeah. You don't need to prove yourself.
Yeah, because like once you got that first scene off your belt, it becomes a little easier and becomes even more fun.
You know what to expect, yeah.
As hell.
And we just want to like one up ourselves every time, like make it even better.
We learn a lot from a lot of mistakes. You know, the phone died. You know, we use our phone a lot. You know, just simple things like that you just can overlook. Like, you know, you got to shut the air conditioner off. People don't realize you got to shut the air conditioner off. Sometimes I have to unplug the mini fridge in a hotel because of the humming and stuff. And then you'll take a break and turn the air conditioner back on. And there has been a time we've lost a good 10, 15 minutes of content because I went back to watch it. I was like, shit, you know. But you learn from those things and you just get better and better. And now, you know, we're kind of becoming a force to be reckoned with, really.
Yeah, because I feel like this business is trial and error to begin with. Because even with the mentorship, it's going to be some things that mentoring just ain't going to cover.
Your phone died and my memory card was full.
Yep.
And we missed the most important part of the entire shoot.
We missed the gunshot.
Nah, oh God, that's the worst feeling in the world. Oh God, you go back and watch, you like this scene hot, and then be right there, he about to pop, the shit cut off. You're like, God
it was
damn.
perfect too.
It was the biggest facial ever.
Perfect. It was gorgeous. And we go to get our phones, and hers is dead, and mine is full.
We made him come back and do another one,
and we did it perfectly. Can't even tell that we had come back the next day, and and we put our makeup on the same, everything. It was
and we didn't rip our clothes for that one,
right? It turned out to be one of our best too. Like,
it's pretty hot.
Yeah,
pretty popular.
That was like our first. Well,
pretty much. We produced a casting couch at my house first. That was the first thing we really put together. I think the first casting couch, and that's a favorite of mine. And it's cool. Now we do the casting couches all the time, where we put a guy on the casting couch and we objectify him, and you know, do things like the producers used to do the girls back in the day.
Oh God, please don't tell me y'all about to go out. No. Can you hear me? Okay, good, you good. Y'all back in.
Oh, you hung up on us? What?
No, it went out and then came back in. So
somebody trying
to call.
Oh, see, that probably what happened right there. See, that's the only problem about when you do a podcast on the phone. Somebody want to call and you sitting there like, God damn it, man. Why now? Especially you get to the good part of the interview or the conversation. Oh, God, it just killed the mood. So, like I said, but as y'all was saying, what I noticed is y'all make it a point to try to switch things up, change things up, make different scenes. Explain to the listeners why that's important to this business and why variety helps make more money.
Well, nobody wants to do the same thing over and over. It becomes boring and what?
Well, yeah, mundane. I mean, if you're good at something, of course you can do it more than once. Like, I got a lot of POV blowjobs. People just want to make those with me, obviously. But yeah, I can only have so many on before it's like. I'm sure you've seen those channels. I come across a hot clip on like X videos, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so hot. And then it'll bring up recommendeds, and you find out that they do the same thing with a different title over and over and over. I don't want to watch it over and over, but they caught me with the one, you know, so they're making their money. But we do kind of like do run things in series. It's important to have a niche so people know how to find you. But we do kind of run things. The ones that work, we really run in series. The casting couches we've done, the double blowjobs we've done. But she's always good with what to do with cum shots and stuff. And not only do the talent like it, they're like, oh my God, I love that nasty shit. But the fans are like, oh my God, you spit the cum back and forth in each other's mouths. Ah! I never think of that kind of stuff. You know, I'm a freak. I don't know. I don't like doing I don't think about doing the nasty stuff at home like that. Like, but she'll have good ideas like things like that. So, you know, the guy that we work with too, if we work with just one guy, it's like they have a different style too. So sometimes, you know, like I'll start with one. I'll be like, man, that's too much dick. You're gonna have to help me out, and then bring her in, or you know, things of that nature. So, but I also want her to have her own identity too, like because I don't want to do all stuff with as a pack because I want her to, I want her to have her, individual, her niche and her talents, and not always have to be tied into mine.
So why is that important? Why is that important for her to have her own? The reason why I'm asking you that to explain that.
I don't want everyone to just expect us to be together all the time.
Right. And people always think that we started the same time, and we really didn't. I started a lot longer than her. So people, I just want them to know that she's her own entity. You can hire her separately. She can go work, I don't want people to think that we always have to be a package deal because, the two girls is always better, but sometimes people can't afford two girls, or they may like one and not the other. They got to know that we can work individually because, I mean, I don't, unless they're sisters or mother-daughter or something like that, I don't really know any packs really working only as a pack. Oh, yeah. No, those cop ladies, that Black Patrol, those ladies, they are so funny. Besides them, I can't really think of any others that always work as a team. Have you seen Black Patrol, the two lady cops?
Yeah, actually, I've seen that. That is crazy.
That's funny.
Because, see, like I said, because what I like about y'all is the biggest thing I notice when girls work together is jealousy gets involved. And when I see with y'all, there's no jealousy involved. How y'all able to pull that as women?
We don't love those hoes.
Say it again, damn it. Say it again.
We don't love them hoes.
Don't love them at all.
She got her man anyway.
I'm just not that type.
No, you can't. I don't have feelings for people in real life. You just can't really. A lot of times they have relationships too. Girlfriend or fiance or whatever. It's professional.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now, to Luscious, I'm gonna ask this question: having a significant other that supports you in it and also help you in it, how did that make you feel, and how does that help you succeed in this business?
Well, actually, if it wasn't for him, this probably never would have ever came to be because I would not have been on these sites because he's kind of a freak himself. So just a little. And,
he not the hell to y'all two. He can't be no slouch. Let's keep that real, okay? I've seen the videos, lady. I've seen the videos. He can't be a slouch. Go ahead.
He was the first casting couch we did, actually, and the foot job blow job, the double foot job blow job we did in Atlanta last summer. That was him. So yeah, he's really the reason that Mandi and I met each other, and Mandi is the reason that I got started doing
which is beautiful. So the other thing I want y'all to speak to, y'all both can speak upon it, the misconceptions that y'all run into from being in this business. Because I know a lot of dudes assume certain things, but they assume wrong and they assume wrong. So please speak upon that.
All right, I got a big one. I got two. Okay. The first thing I can't stand is when somebody finds out that I do porn, because I can't help but tell them in about 10 seconds. But they automatically feel like they're able to touch and that they're in, that they get to fuck, and it's not the case. The second thing is the non-stop dick pics. All day, every day. Dick pics. Do you think I could make it in porn? Can I do a scene with you? And I would say, where's your references and where's your, where can I see your work? And they're always like, oh no, I haven't done it yet, but I got this one POV doggy style I made with my girlfriend. I'll send you that. And I'm like, oh God, but the nonstop dick pics, they all think I do love cock, but I like it in person. I don't want to see your damn dick pic.
Yeah, cause I was just saying the other day on Twitter, I said I see so much tits and pussy now that I'm kind of desensitized.
Yeah. I went into managing a rapper for a little bit, and it was a very refreshing change, even though it was short lived.
Yeah. Trust me, this podcast is. I love it.
I'm gonna do one because I'm a motor mouth.
Yeah. Oh man, both of y'all back on another episode. Don't get it twisted. I love that I could just sit back and let y'all talk. I love it.
I have to agree with what she said. I can't stand that when guys find out what I do, that I must want to just fuck every guy that I come in contact with or something. That's not the case.
They almost start taking off their clothes.
Right? It's a job for me. it's a job for me, and it's professional. I don't do it for the hookup, you know. I do it for the content that I'm going to profit from. I don't want anything from you unless it's financially gainful, because I got a man for that. You know, I don't want to have sex with you just because I make porn. You know, it's
the sex part is the least of what we get to do.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah, actually.
Really, the 20 minutes, an hour in front of the camera, that's nothing compared to all the rest. You know, if we didn't do all the other footwork, we wouldn't know who we were. I would be a broke porn Joplin.
And yeah, I hate dick pics. I tell guys all the time. They send me dick pics. I'm like, I really don't like dick pics. If you could not do that, like,
helps even one person.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell you why the dude sent a dick pic. They see y'all big dicks, and what they is feel good about themselves, hoping that you might say, "Oh, that's a nice looking dick. Oh, I just like the way it looks, the way it just did." And then half the time, the dick is either small or that motherfucker just don't look even fuckable in any way, shape, form, or fashion, even by horse standard. God dang it!
It can hurt you more than it can hurt you instead of helping you. Sometimes I've seen some.
I think it's very unprofessional too. Don't send me a dick pic unless I tell you, okay, it's time for you to send me a pic so that I can see what you got. And
right, I want to see that face and body first.
Yeah,
I'll even work with small.
And your character too. Like, who wants to work with a jerk? Like,
yeah,
I want to know what kind of person you are before I even decide that. Okay, maybe I want to work with you. Okay, now let me see what you're working with, so I know, like, am I gonna have to retrieve my ovaries later or not?
Are we gonna be able to get our faces close together? We have to get our faces so close together that it's impossible to give you a double blowjob. That is a thing. There's been times that we, hey, let's do a double blowjob. Dude whips it out. I was like, oh, we can't both get our face that close because it's so small. Like, we can't possibly both get to it at the same time. There's not enough room on this couch, bro.
Our faces are hiding it.
Yeah, our faces are hiding your junk. I say, if I gotta look up at an ugly face on a person I don't respect, your dick pic is irrelevant. Right. And don't send me pictures of money either. That anybody sends you a picture, a big stack of money is never gonna give you any. I can't spend a picture. Right.
Oh my God. Yeah, the stories that I heard of ladies and fans.
What now? Oh.
Somebody's trying to call you.
So y'all do travel. How important is travel to this business?
It changed the game for me.
It's really important because we're in Joplin, Missouri. There is nobody to work with here.
No.
Nobody.
Each other.
And
we're not gay.
Just ourselves and like and T over here. But like, you know, we got to change it up sometimes, you know? And that helps. Nobody is going to want to watch the three of us make the same stuff over and over and over again. They want to see us with different people.
The travel with COVID was amazing because everyone was shut in. There was no conventions, but we got to work with a lot of people because they were all eager to work. People need content. The show must go on, right? And we got to work with everybody one-on-one, not in the same hotel room. So it was awesome. And that when you're traveling like that too, the algorithms start going crazy because you're running it. You're going into this town, and you're working with 4 or 5 different videographers, producers, talents, and they're all popping on their Twitters and their Instagrams and all their socials. And so I think that helps with travel because I noticed a big influx as you go on a tour. And then we get, you get known across the different niches because it is a small industry and it is cliquey. So if you can get in right with one of them, they can spread spread the good word, give the good references. And then, like you get in with there's like New York has like kind of its own entity. And then, Atlanta has its own, but you start getting in with them. I tell their friends, oh, you know what? So-and-so's been looking to make content. So-and-so. And we had a lot of that. The travel is just nice too, to get out of here and feel like you're really doing something, and show up with our equipment when we can drive, come with the equipment and stuff like that. But I think during COVID, it was a genius move because, the testing is only good for 2 weeks, as you know. Once you get that testing done, I thought, well, it's stupid to just work with one person for this big, expensive test. I might as well
move around.
To go across the country, yeah. go ham,
Yeah.
baby. So it was
No,
great. Still sitting on content from last July.
See, people, you just heard. Network makes the dream work.
Yes, you have to network.
That's all I'm gonna say with that. Now, with that being said, you were discussing a little bit of branding. Now, how did you each come up with your name, and what thought process did you use for branding yourself and branding your type porn?
I came up with this like years ago whenever I made my first email address. I was just trying to be cute on MySpace.
Mine was
She said MySpace. Good night.
way back. Oh my god.
Yeah, look, don't feel bad because whenever I say MySpace, people know my age right in there. Right in there.
Somewhere there's an 18-year-old fan going, what? What?
There's a MySpace? I'm like, yes, there was a MySpace. There was one. There was
yeah. With mine, I was sucking dick at a swinger party and somebody heard it and say, man, I could get off the sound of that alone. I was like, it sounds like a washing machine. And then I thought, Maytag. I said, if I'm ever a porn star, my name's going to be Mandi Maytag. And I stuck with it. But for branding, I learned a lot from Amberly Rothfield, her marketing tip. Does on Twitter. And I've also done a private consult with her. And it's funny because of all things, you don't really need to brand. But what I've learned about branding is that you want, with all your different sites, you want them to somewhat look the same. You want to have a niche. Even though people want to do a little bit of everything, that makes it hard to nail down who you really are. So, like, I've got too many things that I do. I do interracial. I do girl. I do. I got the blowjob thing. I got the long tongue thing. And I do all these different things, anal and whatnot. But there was nothing really to give me my niche until it was like the tongue. Once I started sitting on the tongue, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to just capitalize on this, and I just will be besides Cakeavish and Larkin Love, I'll be the porn star with the long tongue, the weird, goofy old one. And then what I did is I really like those, and so I always make sure to put, when I do a profile picture and a header on a site, I always do a similar background and a similar picture with the rainbow socks, so people know from one place to another that they're in the right place. That's what I've been wondering. You want to kind of have the same type of profile picture across all your brands.
Smart.
And always talk to them like they don't know you.
True. And you, Luscious? You know how to come to you.
I just try to be as luscious as possible. I got a pretty big ass, and
she's tall.
And very long legs, and
she likes.
Yeah, I noticed.
You gonna give her one?
I do. I like to have a pretty face painted.
She's still kind of new, She's only been doing this like a year, so I think it took me a while. It took me a couple years to really find my niche. This is making content.
But see, the thing where I know it's with her, and even with you when you first started, you took to it like a fish take the water. And I always said there's certain people that's built for this business, and there's certain people that need to learn the business. From what I get, from what I've seen, not even just talking with y'all, but from what I've seen from the way that you move, the way that you do your scenes, the way that you make sure you look good. It's y'all on the right path. You get what I'm coming from? It's kind of like
you have to have it in your heart.
Yeah.
Because there's people that think they want to do it because they're just trying to get laid, or they think they're making a quick buck, but they don't want to show their face, and they don't want to show their tattoos, and they don't want to know where you're going to put it. And I don't even want to work with them. If you're uncertain, you think, well, maybe I want to do it. Well, you can record. No, we're not going to. That's more fun.
I love being sexy, and
she's an attention whore, like she's supposed to be.
I really am.
You have to be an attention whore to be a porn star. I'm sorry. That's part of it. I'm sorry.
I'm definitely. I love being watched and admired, and
I would say you have to be at least a little self-deluded to be in this industry.
I'm somewhat vain, I guess. I'm not conceited, but I'm kind of vain.
You so vain. You so vain. but
Yeah,
like I said, but go ahead, Luscious. I'm sorry. I was just
definitely.
messing with
I'm an exhibitionist through and through. I love to be watched, and yeah, I want
you.
to.
So, so with this business as y'all move forward, like who's some of the people that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with? What companies you would like to work with? Period.
John. I want John. I know I tried to hire you through your agent. She was really a mess, by the way.
Mhm.
Sorry to tell you that. But I want to work with John. I'd love to work with dick trainers, facial.
Hold on. You said John. Now tell me you see the scene and tell me if I'm lying, right? Did you see the scene that he did with Brian Pumper?
I don't know.
Girl, Brian Pumper. It
I
was
would love
funny as hell because he was fucking the girl so good she forgot Brian Pumper was in the scene. That what made me like that motherfucker.
I met him in Vegas, and he was so down to earth and so cool, and I just love him. I just do.
I would love.
He's such a good performer.
I'd love to work for Plumper Pass. That would be great.
Yes, he's top of the line in the BBW game because I can say I done seen the BBW game from the beginning to the end, and he's been the one constant. I give him that.
Yeah.
He's been the one constant.
Really, and they ranked so high, even amongst the mainstream. They're way up there. They're easily in the top 50 on X videos and stuff, which is where I mostly get my rankings from because they do a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the biggest platforms. So I think 25 maybe. They're way up there.
Mm-hmm.
So BBW taking over MILFs, you guys.
Oh
break
yeah.
it down.
Which speak to this. I want you to speak to this because both of y'all are considered BBW. People are surprised that BBWs actually do well and sometimes better than the smaller girls. Can you speak to that? And why?
I think we're more realistic. I think now that social media has gotten so big, Hollywood doesn't tell us what's hot anymore. Like the days of who was that? Who was that super thin supermodel? They always gave her shit. Kate Moss. Hollywood used to tell us this is what's hot, fake boobs, bleach blonde hair. And I think when social media grew, we started telling them what's hot. Now we want fat Barbies. We want guys love. I've had a guy. I was on a date once, and he's like, "I love women who eat." I'm like, "I love you. Let's get married." But we're human. But I mean, look at like people like Sophia Rose. She is. I mean, we're making BBW mainstream anymore, and we're more. Yeah. I think we feel more realistic, more attainable. Like, the other girls when they're so freaking hot and so quote unquote perfect bodies, they don't seem approachable or real. And they could be really cool people,
they don't seem fun.
And plus, we love our chocolate daddies and fatties. Hit me up, guys. They're and they have I love that they love us, but they always have been trend setting for a long time.
I love it. Like black men appreciate BBWs.
Yes.
And they love us.
Yes, we do.
Oh man, I would be here for black men.
Yay!
Yes.
So would you work with any other race besides a black man?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We worked with Bang the Milk Man.
Okay.
I worked with and Latino Joe Anthony. We did Throat Olympics. We launched Throat Olympics out in LA. This past couple months. I'm getting ready to post that. Of course, we work with other races because we're professionals, but
he's a really nice guy too.
Yeah.
Now, which is crazy. So y'all have done gang bangs, blow bangs, and all that good stuff, correct?
We have
a little bit. We did a little mini gang bang, and it was 3 guys. There was one during our time when we were producing our own stuff. I've done a blow bang down in Florida, but no, we need a group of you guys to all test and show up in Atlanta this weekend. I'm just saying.
You hear that, guy?
I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet.
Yeah, so which because I know trying to put one of them together is hellified to find guys that are willing to be in a
Yeah.
room together like that.
You think it'd be easy
It
to get
is.
5 guys to fuck you at once? It's really hard.
It's not that
Yeah.
easy, especially 5 guys that'll be tested.
Yeah, and show
Yeah.
up.
I want to show their faces.
Yeah, because you might have 4, but that one gonna act like an ass.
I would love to get 84.
Like,
I'd be happy with
but
3.
why you
And
got
I'd
to
be
be
happy
an
with
asshole? You the
condoms
one.
even if we could just get that many together.
In my personal life, I can get a couple cousins from Mississippi to show up, but in real life, I've only been able to get 2 guys on set at once.
Really.
Oh my God, you got me crying over this motherfucker.
Twins. I had twin brothers once. That's easy in real life, but in the
Oh
industry,
no, you got to tell that story. Oh hell no, you ain't just gonna skate and tell me the story. How did you get twin brothers?
well, it was before I was in the industry. I went down to Auburn, Alabama, for my favorite team, Auburn. Well, they have a concert down there every year, and I met this guy in POA. I had a girlfriend with me. I was like, "Hey, I got a friend," and I noticed it was taking him a little while to show up. I was like, "Dude, what's up?" And he's like, "I'm going to pick up my brother," and my friend's like, I want to see a picture of him. I'm not taking one for the team because he's like, "It's my twin brother." I was started jumping on the bed. I showed her my bucket list. I had brothers, maybe twins, written on it. They both played college football, one for Auburn, one for somewhere else. And I loved it. I loved it. And every year when I went back, they come to see me. So
See, you got stories for days. You need to write a book.
no, I need a videographer to follow me around.
Shit, if I live with you, I'll be that videographer because I know it'll be some interesting shit we will catch.
Not down here in Joppa. When I live in Florida,
Right?
Duh.
Nothing.
She don't feel bad.
We are the interesting thing around here, and that's
Shit.
not saying much.
Community, point wise here, neither. People would think that it would be. Nah. So it just depends on the area you go. That's the reason why it's important to travel, to go to the New Yorks, to
Yes.
out west, to Vegas and all that, because 9 out of 10, that way everybody float to, and there's probably a community there for you to fuck with.
Yep. And
So
not
now,
very many people want to come to Joplin either. Like
I've had 2. The 2 years I've lived here, I've had Jay Black and Black Panther are the only 2, and they both came from California. They're the only ones that ever come through. But you know how many times a day I hear, "Where you at? Oh, I'll come to you. I'll come to you. So how are we going to set this up?" Because I know that they won't. I know that they won't do it. They get excited. They got a boner. They just jacked off. They're like, "I gotta look that chick up." They hit you up when they're excited, and then a lot of times they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And then by the time you go to their town, they're like, "Hey, come to your town." They done forgot. They remembered that they were married. All this kind of stuff happens a lot. I mean,
if y'all ever travel to Durham, all you got to do is make a call. I'll be there with Bell.
you hop on that Greyhound and come on out. I knew you would.
The Greyhound does stop here.
And we do have Greyhound.
It's not the only thing that stops here.
Yeah, you don't want to stop here. Come on vacation, leave on probation. Just keep moving. Keep it moving.
That's a violation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all got me. I know, so my listeners gonna love y'all because y'all got me laughing. I know y'all gonna have them laughing all day. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think I'm funny.
Mandy, she is funny though. She's hilarious.
So, are y'all into the BDSM stuff?
What do you say? Do we do our own stunts or our own fluffing what?
No, I didn't. I said it. But we do love girls do their own stunts, but that's a totally different story. But I was saying, I can't even get my mind together. Y'all got me laughing so hard. To BDSM and what part of it?
Not so much, really.
No, I don't need props.
I'm kind of the submissive type when it comes to men, but I don't like to be hurt. I'm not into pain. That doesn't turn me on. I don't want bruises and things like that. I mean, that's not attractive to me.
I can say I love rope work. It's beautiful. Like when Sir Hines ties you up with the rope, it looks so pretty. Like I like the look of like the bondage, but
Yeah.
I'm already on a power trip when I'm fucking somebody regardless. So it's like if I'm submissive, it's because I'm choosing to be, and for me that's a power play. I don't really need to have a daddy dom or be or because sometimes a lot of times I feel like people want to do things to you just to see if you'll do it. They want to see if you'll do ass mouth because it's like paying that kid in junior high to eat a worm. Everybody puts their money together, like, we got $20. You won't eat this worm or cat turd or whatever. It's not about him eating the worm. It's the fact that he'll do it for money. It's like, I still say no. Somebody wanted to pee on me, somebody pretty big, and I've never worked with him. He retired. I was like, that I still told him, no, you're not fucking pissing on me. I don't care how trendy it is. I don't care if it's on my feet, anywhere. I mean, that probably wouldn't be too bad, but and then the two big girls taking the 2 piss strings in the mouth. No. If I just say, fuck that. I don't need the BDSM. I don't need that. I don't need the weird ass.
I like to be choked out a little bit. Smack my face a little bit, but just no domestic violence shit, like
do not violate me, sir. Do not violate me, sir.
But I don't want to be flogged and whipped and things like that.
I don't need a beat down. I mean, I don't mind being aggressive and let me know who, which, I mean, I get a vibe and I go with it every single time I have sex, on camera or off. So it's like, if there is that aggressive vibe, I'm going for it. If that's what it is,
So which vibe turn you on the most? The sensual or the aggressive? Question to both.
I like my sensual rough. Okay, I'll give you an example. I had a crush on Facebook for like 6 years. We sent pictures, we sent videos. He was really far away. I tried to fly him to me when I lived in Florida, but he had family issues. He couldn't do it. But finally, I got my hands on that motherfucker down in Dallas. He moved to Dallas. And I came through one night and we had like fire sex. And then he was like, let's make a scene. And we did. We made a scene and then went back to have more fire sex. But it was so simple, like this, like he had nice feet and stuff, so I could like suck his toes. It was just awesome. But he would remind me that I don't need air more than I need to suck his dick. Like, air is secondary, yeah. But then we were actually able to go back and do a casting couch with him, and he was cool putting his face in that. To me, that was awesome. I like Sunday morning sex, lazy laying on your side, morning breath,
Oh, yeah.
You like spooning shit, then you check your phone for a couple hours, maybe take a nap, go to phone crowd, come back and do it some more. It's fuck till like 1 o'clock. I think sensual, but I like it hard. I still like it deep and hard.
And you, Luscious?
I save the sensual for tea here. I like the. I'd rather kind of aggressive, whenever I'm shooting.
You want to be fucked. The love making for the husband. The fucking is for the family.
Yes. But he gets fucked too.
I'll take it however I can get it. Hello.
I'm pretty sure y'all switch it up that day, because sometimes you just want to, as a man, you just want to just tear it up. You just look at your wife like, I just want to beat it up. Come here, girl. Just come here. Just bend over. Just bend over. Don't do nothing. Just bend over and let me take over like Rover, baby.
Oh, for sure. But nobody. I don't make love to nobody but him.
Yeah, sometimes I need to break out some aggression. I'll be stressed out from like driving to New York because I'm like, dude, I need to get fucked because this fucking New Jersey Turnpike got me all bunched up for real. Oh man, I about snapped on a kid one time because he was. Oh man, he talked me into fucking him. We get there and he wants head for like 2 hours, and then when it's time to fuck, he gives me like, I'm tired, my dick's worn out.
I'm a different type dude.
I really had a hard time not snapping.
I'm a different type dude because I can't have her suck dick that long, because like after 10 minutes or 5 minutes, I'm gonna be like, nah, let me get in that pussy for a second. The mouth is that good. Goddamn, let me test the pussy out for a second. We'll get back to the mouth in a minute. Just spread them. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know how the hell to do just sit there, just take head. After a while, I'll be like, something, man, I'm getting kind of bored. I need to fuck.
It's only exercise. I get it.
I need to eat some pussy. Why don't you lay back? Let me do you for a minute. Goddamn.
I had time for him. I was getting his dick sucked.
I mean, don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with a dick suck. It's the greatest thing in the world. Don't get it twisted. That day, a woman that suck your dick is a friend for life. I'm just saying.
Man, I got so many videos.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. People always wanted always want the mouth because they see it and they're like, oh my God, I gotta try that. But don't forget, like I still like to get fucked, like I'll stop after a little while. I'm getting older. I'm putting my foot down to a lot of that shit. I'm like, okay, you're gonna have so long of this, and then I'm gonna try to wear you out because we're gonna go for it. I don't come from home. I don't even want it. So let's get the pounding.
Sometimes the girl don't get a chance to because she had in the 80s and got in there and forgot that she had to give me head.
I love making the videos, the sucker dick videos. I love it.
That was a nice facial.
I could make nothing but blowjob videos, and I'd be satisfied.
I'm thinking about doing a 3 Mandi Maytag blowjobs on OnlyFans because you can have 2. People get the free one of that. I thought I'm going to do one with 365 blowjobs on it for blowjob fans.
But I also noticed that y'all have other sites. So what's the importance of having your stuff on other platforms?
They're all different. There's different buyers. So there's subscriptions, there's free views, and then there's clips and tangible items. But it's really important to wrap it all up with one website. And hopefully you learn how to work it once it's built because that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So you get a standalone because I got a standalone, and trust me, it feels good. And plus, it makes people look at you more serious.
Well,
as a porn star.
Well, a lot of people only market on social media, and when places like Tumblr and Instagram pull that, they tighten up their terms and conditions. It leaves a lot of people in the dust. If Twitter and Reddit decide that they're going to go censored, it's going to leave 80% of our competition in the dust. If you
but see, I'm about to give you a little knowledge though. You know they're about to start their super follows, right? With Twitter. Super follows.
What's that?
People pay to follow you, and you put exclusive content. They talking about they
You're gonna have a tip jar now.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. See, in turn, like I told somebody, I said you better go ahead and get ready because OnlyFans about to drop a little bit if that happens. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh man, I love the income from OnlyFans. I like the more intimate sites like that. I always do well on like the exhibition sites. Like I did really well on Peak Social for a long time. They helped me get launched. And I like premium Snapchat members because they're closer to me. They get to talk to me, and I have fans that I actually talk to about everything other than just like how much they want to shove their dick down my throat. They talk about oh, my mom's visiting or I'm having a problem with my ex or whatever. And I'm actually close to the ones that there's buyers and there's fans, there's buyers, supporters, and then there's time wasters. But the supporters that support you across the platforms financially also usually support you emotionally. So when that happens, I love a good emotional support. I got a good 2 or 3 of them that I talk to anything about.
That is beautiful. So my time is running out, ladies. God, I've got to bring you back. I got to bring you back because we got so much to talk about. We really do. So I'm going to shut up. I want y'all to shout out y'all stuff. So I'm going to be quiet. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Luscious Lilli on Twitter, same on Instagram. My X videos is the same at Luscious Lilli.
She's Luscious_Lilli. It's Lilli. So Luscious_Lilli. You could probably type just that in on any. She pretty much been able to keep that across the platforms. So she's on Pornhub, X videos, OnlyFans,
mini vids.
Yeah, and where you find me, you'll find her. So mine is like Mandi, Mandie, because I had to be difficult, and Maytag because I'm the like high-end appliance. You dump loads. Mandi Maytag, and I'm going to be on X videos, Pornhub, OnlyFans. Snapchat is Miss MILF Maytag, and my Instagram is Maytag with 3 underscores. UR for your 3 underscores it.
And my Snapchat is Lilli So Luscious. All one word. Lilli So Luscious.
And Luscious she is. And Mandi Maytag.
Allmylinks.com. MandiMaytag.com.
Right.
I think that's about it.
And they will be in Atlanta soon. So anybody in Atlanta that's listening, I suggest you call these ladies, get in touch with them, because I guarantee you probably will have a good time. So, ladies, I'm about to end this
Bring
show.
your wallet.
Yeah.
Big wallet.
Be prepared to pay, players, because we love the Montees.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
when you're good at something, you never do it for free.
Never.
Oh no, there's no such thing for free. Pussy's never been for free. Dick has always been for free.
You got the balls to ask for pussy. I got the balls to ask for money. And if you're ready, I'll pluck you on my own. I don't.
So, all right, ladies, I'm about to end this show out. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna end this out. And then I'm gonna call y'all for some aftercare. I gotta holler at y'all about some stuff. So, life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke that over. Thank you for coming, ladies.
Thank
Thank you.